My name is Robert Tarrant, and my wife is Leanne. She's the brains behind it, and we're Wander and Move. So what we did is similar to you guys.
Yeah.
Is we quit our job in December, and we sold everything, and we've been watching YouTube creators, and one of them was Keep Your Daydream.
Yeah, they're the big ones. They're probably the biggest one out there.
They are big. They are very smart and very slick, and I love it.
Yeah.
So we watched them all in 2018, and we went, well, that's something I'd like to do. Why don't we do that in Australia? And then it was like, well, why can't we do that in America? So that premise was raised, and we did our due diligence and worked it out. And a lot of people were the naysayers. You can't do this. You won't be able to do it. It's too expensive, too much red tape. It's hard to get into America. You know what's going on. And we went, well, I love challenges.
Yeah.
So
challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted, absolutely. While we're still fit and able to do it.
Absolutely.
So we landed in Houston, January 12. Within 2 weeks, we were in a rig, and I'd never towed before. I'd never RV'd before. I had an Amazon drop list about this long, and we drove out of Houston. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And we moved an hour and a half north into a park, and all these packages turned up, and I went, well, that would be the dump hose I've seen. How is this? Oh yeah, it goes there. I remember that. And we learnt 101 on the road, and we've been traveling for 10 months, 20,000 miles, made it to Alaska this summer, which was our dream. That was mission accomplished, tick. Coming down the coast, and we're here with our visa, and you know the Americans, they do your stays. You're allowed to stay for X amount of time.
Yeah.
We're currently negotiating with immigration to let us stay, because we're lovely people. Let us stay until September 2023 when our visa expires, and we should do a fair amount of traveling in that time.
So now you can actually crisscross the U.S.
Yeah.
That's our plan. We live in Cougar Land. I'm the king. I think I am. The boss runs the show. We live there. We meet great people, adventurous people, people from France traveling in a 2CV6, people from Brazil that are traveling in like this huge thing, Germans in their huge things, and we're like, we think what we're doing is pretty adventurous. And then we meet people that they've got so many personal challenges, health challenges, and it's just inspirational every bloody day of the week. And I can't see myself. The people are, when are you coming home? I'm like, oh, I don't know. How do I do this politely?
And what would you do when you got home, right? It's like, after experiencing this, how can you go back?
I met some Germans, and they were traveling in a Toyota Land Cruiser troop carrier, which is in Australia. That's the ultimate RV.
You can go anywhere.
You can go pretty much anyway with a fair amount of sensibility. And I stopped them because, like you, I just run up and go, "Hey, how you going?" And you will talk to me. Some of the people are just step back from the crazy guy. You can see them. You're like, "Hey, just friendly." We met these Germans. They'd been traveling for 9 years. They went home, and they were the talk of the town for about 10 minutes with all their friends, and then it was,
oh, we got to go back to our life. Sorry.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, I've got work and mortgage and the babies, and and they went, well, we are just like the odd man out here. Dust it off, saddle it up, and they've been gone 2 years. But anyone that sat there and it's going, my job is not so good, my home life is not so good, my health is, I've taken a whack emotionally, physically, spiritually, I need a change, I want to do something. What can I do? You don't have to sell all your possessions as we did. We kept our house, but we sold everything else. And once you do that, you go, you don't go, geez, I miss that coffee machine. Oh, how good was that Hoover? And you don't think like that.
No.
Oh, those plates were just the bomb. You liberate yourself. And then you learn so much when you move into a small space about how much you don't really need. And you start challenging all those conventions about consumerism and waste and environment and the whole deal. And you realize that as a couple, you can transition into a 22-foot box trailer and have a good night's sleep, a comfortable chair. You can cook a meal, go to the bathroom, have a shower, you're warm, you're just safe, and then you get every day. It's not a challenge, it's an experience.
It's not the same old. Every day brings something different.
There is a comforting repetitiveness about packing up and moving, and human beings like that sort of grounding, but everything else is changeable. Where you go, where you stay, where am I parked, who's over there, what are those persons, why has that person got a 450, how does the 450 go, oh, I love that idea. Your brain's going, and then you get to meet people. I just can't see myself going back.
Well, that was an awesome visit by our new friends, Robert and Leanne. Hi guys and bye guys. That was great. Hope to see you on the road somewhere. We actually are gonna just pass on through Santa Barbara. We'll see you in our travels and hopefully be able to catch you on the way back. Let's go have some fun. So that was our first Winco experience, thanks to a couple of fellow YouTubers.
Ken and Lisa, Living Light. Living Light RV.
And what was your thought on that, Papa?
It was huge. It had everything. The price was right.
We got lots of munchy food. We actually got 2 burritos. They make them fresh in the deli. They were delicious. I mean, they tasted like we stepped off of the bus in Cabo and had one downtown. It was that good. Oh, but I am very full. Okay. But you mentioned that they don't take credit cards.
Yeah, they don't take credit cards.
They don't take credit cards. So, fun fact.
I can't remember the last time I pulled out a debit card.
So, fun fact for anybody who wants to go there, make sure you are aware that they do not take credit card. There you go.
Debit, cash, or check.
Or check. We are on our way now to Santa Monica, and we're gonna check into our site that we're gonna stay at. So we made it to our campsite.
We missed the beach already.
It's not by the beach, guys, but it's still very nice. Look how much space we have out here.
Okay, so it's called...
This is a good spot.
It's called
Malibu
Creek State Park Campground.
Okay.
So we're in the hills of Malibu.
Woohoo!
Pretty dry though.
It is very dry. You can see the grass, how dry everything is.
You can see why fires rip through
these
hills when they start.
Yeah, really easy. So we're number 27, and the reason we chose it is because look, it's right at the end, and look how much space we have. This whole area here is our campsite. The girls can run free. They don't have to be on a leash. They're loving it. Maggie, do you like this one? Pepita? Do you like this spot? Yeah, it's good.